So, Amit, that was a great ride through history and principles and philosophy and unintended consequences. What are your closing thoughts?
My closing remarks is actually a plea to gentle readers, which is to say that nationalism diminishes us. Right? Note that I am now not talking about first principles and saying these are my principles and you must share them. I'm talking about consequences. It diminishes us in three ways. One is that it diminishes us economically. Economic nationalism hurts only us. If you are going to say, I'm going to protect my local firms and place tariffs on foreign companies, it is we who end up paying higher prices or getting, less bang for the buck, as it were. It is we who suffer. It is we who are poorer off. It is our economy which is worse. That's number one in which we diminish ourselves. The second way in which we diminish ourselves is in a cultural way, that it diminishes our culture. You want, all the rivers of the world coming into our ocean of culture. That is what enriches us. You don't want to restrict your thinking and say that, this is our culture, we must celebrate this, and that is foreign culture and it's bad and this and that. You don't want to go there. So culturally and intellectually, which is an extension of that, we get diminished. When we say that, hey, we have Indic values, we don't need enlightenment values. To me, that makes absolutely no sense. You think about Indic values, you think about enlightenment values, you build a cocktail of beliefs which is all your own after thinking about everything. That is what you need to do. And the third way in which we diminish ourselves is in terms of character. Right? We diminish ourselves because when we think of the world in these rigid categories and they say that, oh, this person is from my nation, that person is not, we lose a chance to participate in the richness of the world, because the richness of the world is the richness of its people. And if we just embrace that and throw ourselves into that and learn from others and listen to their music and, learn other languages, our lives are much richer. And by not allowing that to happen, by thinking in narrow, constricted ways, we diminish ourselves.